Hi guys, this is Smita Dev and today on our delicious journey, we're going to be making a very simple, rustic GSB Kokani Thali. So first, let's make the Maskasangi Talasan. What is Maskasangi is basically nothing but drumsticks, moringa, very healthy, very nutritious. So I'm heating half a cup of coconut oil. Now that the oil is hot, here I have half a kg of drumsticks which I've cut into 1.5 inch in length. I'm just going to saute this in the oil. So what is a talasan? A talasan is a stir-fried sabzi, a vegetable, and we make something called a uppkari, which is basically a sauteed vegetable. So here we are making a talasan because we're stir-frying the vegetable in the oil over here. Now after sauteing the drumsticks for 4 to 5 minutes, add 3/4 teaspoon of turmeric powder. Now I like the talasan to be really spicy, so I'm going to add 1.5 to 2 tablespoons of red chilli powder. Like I've told you all before, I use a mixture of Kashmiri chilli powder, Bedgi chilli powder and the Guntur chilli powder. Yeah, so that I've got all the 3 variety of chilies mixed in my powder. So I'm going to saute this for another few seconds. Add some salt. Now remember to keep the flame on a low because we don't want the chili powder to get burnt. So add some salt to taste. Mix this really well. Now we're going to add the hero of this dish, which is suji, semolina or Rawa. I have the absolute fine variety of suji here. I'm going to add a cup of this to the drumsticks. Now this is what is going to make the drumsticks nice and crisp. So just go on tossing this. The drumsticks will get coated really well with this suji and all the masala will also stick onto the drumsticks and it's going to turn nice and crispy. Now on a low flame or medium to low flame, just keep sauteing this at regular intervals. Now this vegetable though is very simple to make and delicious to eat. It requires a lot of patience because if I cover this and cook it, all the steam and vapor will create the drumstick to become a little mushy and the masala won't get coated very well on this, and that is why you have to keep stir frying this. That is why it is called a talasan. You need to keep stir frying this on a medium to low flame as long as it takes to cook. Now after cooking the talasan patiently for half an hour, it is ready. You can see the drumstick is easily opening up, see? So that means our talasan is ready. We'll keep it aside and the next thing that we're going to be making is a Muga Usli. So now I had soaked 1 cup of moong, sprouted it and boiled it with little salt and turmeric. Now we're going to give it a tadka. Heat 2 tablespoons of oil, coconut oil. Once the oil gets hot, splutter a teaspoon of mustard seeds, 3 green chilies. It depends on how spicy you want it. Generally it's not spicy. 3 to 4 dry red chilies, a sprig of kadhi patta and the boiled moong here. Now I'm also using the water that's been used to boil the moong. So I have taken enough water to just immerse the moong completely while I was boiling it. Now I'm going to add a cup of freshly grated coconut to this, 4 to 5 petals of Kokum. Now if you don't have Kokum, you can add lemon but right in the end. 2 tablespoons of Jaggery and half a cup of freshly chopped coriander leaves. Just mix this well. Remember we have already added salt when we are boiling it. So now you can just adjust the salt. So I'm going to add a little bit of salt. Now just cover this and cook it on a medium to low flame for 5 to 10 minutes and your Muga Usli is going to be ready. So now after cooking the Muga Usli for 5 to 10 minutes, it is ready. We'll keep this aside. Now another unusual dish that we are going to be making today to have along with our rice is called a tamburi. We're making a Kanda Tambuli. This goes very well with the Drumstick Talasan, which is the Maskasangi Talasan. Basically, this is no cooking, just grinding. So here I have 2 onions that are finely chopped. I'm going to keep this on a side. And now I'm going to grind half a coconut, fresh grated coconut, fresh coconut. To this I'm going to add a cherry sized tamarind, 5 dry red chilies. I've taken Red Chillies here, a tablespoon of coriander seeds, half a teaspoon of turmeric. Now grind this to a fine paste using little water. Now remember, when you're grinding this, you need to add filtered water because this is not going to be cooked. So I'm adding 2 cups of water to this. So this should be the consistency of the ground paste. Now we're going to add this to the onions. Now if you're not adding too much of water to this while grinding it, this becomes like a chutney which you can have with dosa. We call it kanda chutney. And when you add a lot of water to this, you call it tamburi. Isn't that a very interesting thing? Now I'm going to add a cup of water to this because I want to make it into a nice pouring consistency. Okay, I think it can hold more water. So another half a cup probably. You know, this tamburi goes very well with batata fori, which is pan fried potatoes, and also with fried fish or fried prawns. So this is my father's favorite. And now we'll adjust the salt as well. Mix this well. And our simple quintessential GSB thali is ready to be served. I'm going to serve this with rice. You can serve it with neer dosa as well, but I prefer this with rice because the menu today that we've made goes very well with rice. So try this recipe, let me know, and keep watching Smita Dev.